Hey guys, it's me. The day is beautiful so far. I'm trying to fix my phone, sorry. I'm outside painting. I'm just taking it all in. It's supposed to rain. It rained yesterday and a teensy bit this morning, and the sun is out right now. And I just saw the weather report and it said, oh, rain is expected, cooler temperatures for the weekend. Cooler temperatures is fine. But the rain, as you guys know, if you've watched the news about California. Anyway, I'm outside painting. I'm wearing my painting shirt. Pardon me. And I'm in a very calm, even keel mood today. Very even. And I want to be honest with you guys. When you don't hear from me and I don't make videos, it's simply because I don't have anything to say. I mean, I only come on and speak when I have something channeling through me. And I think what's channeling through me right now is just peace and calm and relaxation. Ooh. I thought that could be a squirrel because, as you know, when I sit out here this morning, I think I had 6 squirrels come to see me. And I give them peanuts, which they love. And, you know, you'll have 1 or 2 that are real hogs, and the other ones come after the fact. And the blue jays swoop in and take the peanuts as well. They love the peanuts. Blue jays are cool. And the other thing that, if you've seen my posts, I will get, what do you call them? You've got a flock of geese, a murder of crows, well, it's a bunch of pigeons. Anyway, there have to be at least 20 to 30 pigeons, I'm not lying, that will come, and they will take everything, every speck, every bit of birdseed, every grain of birdseed, every little seed they take. And I say, okay, well, you know, I don't mind sharing. I just feel bad for my little regular squirrels and blue jays who come. So I'm just kind of having a writer's block, painter's block, whatever you call it. My dog and I took our walk this morning and we're just being. We're being. Yeah, I'm getting a little cool. I'm gonna sit out here as long as the sun is shining. And when it stops, I'm gonna go in. I'm trying to get inspired to paint something. And you know what? If it doesn't come through you, don't force it. Same, you know, with a writer. You get that writer's block. Oh my God. There's some days where I can just write. I mean, the mood has to be right. You know? The mood has to be right. Just listen. The sound of the wind through the trees. Listen to the birds. You know, spending time like this is so important because life can become so busy, you get what they call that monkey mind. I mean, I know it. Sometimes thoughts will go from thing to thing to thing, and it's exhausting. So the more you can get quiet, and I pick coming outside because nature just bees. I mean, it just grows around you. It just exists. It's not putting on a show on purpose. It just is being. And so that's how we need to live. I'm not saying don't live purposely, because I think that means, being intent, using your intention on what you want, and being deliberate. Being deliberate, being authentic, not up to something, not being creative and divisive. No. I'm saying just be for the sake of being, and living from that heart space. Yeah, And when I come outside, I can just be. I can just exist with nature, with the trees, and my squirrels. That's who's barking right now. And the blue jays, and the pigeons. I hear the crows occasionally, and like I've said, I wish they would come, but, they're very interesting birds. Blue jays are too. And you know what? They remember you. When you're kind to them, they remember it. I swear I can almost feed the squirrels out of my hand. They're getting that trusting, and that's kind of bad because I've got my little white dog, Eddie. He's a little terrier mix, and he wants a squirrel so bad, and I go, you will not, Eddie. You will not take one of these little squirrels. They're innocent. They just want to live. They live their lives in the trees with each other. Some days they're out here just playing. They'll go up in the tree up there, and they'll play and play. And right now that big little good-sized limb over here fell. A little piece of limb, and it fell beside of me, and I usually they'll do that when they want extra peanuts. Hey, they'll say, what are you doing? Where are the peanuts? So, anyway, I don't know. Will I post this video? I don't know. I just want to come in and just say hi to you guys and let you know that I'm here. Even when I'm not here, I'm here. I'm thinking about posting. I'm thinking about what I could put out and speak to you guys about. I want to consider this to be like a little podcast of sorts. It's a way for me to talk about how I got here, how I got to being this person that I am now compared to who I used to be. I didn't know who I was before. It's amazing how you can just let life take you and do things because you think it's what you ought to be doing. Does that make sense? Instead of deliberately living your life, deliberately, as I just said, without any agendas, just being honest and real. I don't believe people set out to be creeps, jerks, hateful, mean. Maybe some people do. Some people want to hurt somebody. They just want to stick it to them because they feel shortchanged. You know what I'm saying? Or they've been hurt, so they want to hurt someone else. feel like everybody wants to be happy. Everybody, you know what I'm saying? Because we all have a choice. I don't feel like, well, because it happened to me, it's going to happen to you. I don't know that makes any sense. I think there's probably people like that, but when they get quiet, say, like myself, and sit alone with themselves, they gotta think about that. You gotta think about it. You gotta think about how you behaved. Stuff's falling on my picture. You know, I don't have anything here yet. I just painted a yellow background because I've talked about yellow before. Yellow is a great color. It's a good feeling color. If you think about when you feel good, what do you think of? Yellow, pink, orange, magenta. Anyway, colors. So anyway, the Blue Jays are flying in. I don't know, just took me a while to get to this point. And I think, let me say, what helped me is to just, if you listen to Abraham Hicks, just stop. Take your, oh, my dog sneezed. Just take your oars out of the water and float. Stop trying so hard to fix things or change things, or because you think, oh, no, it's not working, I have to fix it. That is what I'm going to tell you guys that I did. Because when I got divorced, it blew a hole into my life. It created a gigantic hole. And it forced me to stop and think about my life and what I was doing with my life. Because I wasn't really living my life. And some people think, wow, really living means to have a bunch of money. And and I'm not knocking it, because if I had a bunch of money, I know what I would do. There are so many charities I can fit on both hands that I would take care of, that I would donate to. Mostly animal and homeless. That's what I would donate to. But if you become the observer, and when you become the observer, what starts to come in and speak loud and clearly? Your heart. So turn off the social media. Turn off the news. Because they're giving you fake stuff anyway. And just, this is the realest thing when you come and you sit outside. Just listen to it. And then your heart starts speaking. You get quiet and you start, and if your mind goes to negative things, just say, I won't think about that. I'm just going to turn it around right now, because it's something more than likely you can't do anything about. Or say, it is something that happened. Sorry about that. Let me move okay, it's my umbrella. It was moving. I apologize. What was I saying? I lost my train of thought, darn it. Yeah, it's a meditative state. You get quiet and you start thinking about the past. The past has already happened. You can't change it. You can't do anything about it. But what do you get from the past that helps you in the future? You get lessons. You've learned. Boy, oh boy, did I learn from that. Yeah, I sure as hell did. I know now that I would put myself first. And as far as I'm concerned, having children made me a better person. Working as a yard duty made me a good person, because what did the kids teach me? They taught me patience. I didn't realize how much I needed until I got to be with kids all day. And they help you look at yourself. So, just get quiet and think about what is really important in your life. Addie's looking at a squirrel on the table. Okay, got away. That divorce taught me about what is important in my life. There's no one more important than me, just as there's no one more important than you. And you live your life because it's what you want, not because someone's telling you to. Think about that. Somebody telling you how to do something. It's because that's what they want to do. Say, go away and go do that. I'm going to do what I'm doing over here. So the past is going to teach you lessons. The future hasn't happened yet. So why waste your time thinking about the future? That's a waste of time. Spend your time currently in the present and appreciating what you have, living in gratitude and thinking about, you look around you and say what makes you happy, what you're grateful for. And if you see something that you're not happy with, set about to change it. But don't try to do it all in one day, because it ain't going to happen. It's impossible. Take baby steps. Then when you start overthinking, overanalyzing, and then you come a big knot and it doesn't work. Makes sense? So get your paint, get your pen or pencil and your writing journal, or your vision board, and come outside. And sit with nature. And just watch it happen around you. Just listen to it happen around you. And see what comes forward. I'll tell you, with all that rain we had, the growth is amazing. So, when you don't see me, I'm thinking of you, and I'm busy just being. You guys have a wonderful day, and maybe I'll have a little more direction when I come back. I don't know. You guys, peace out. Bless you all, and be deliberate with your life. Be more of an observer.